Well, good morning, everybody. Uh, About to get ready to go to work this morning, and this is my home, my room. So doesn't look like shit. I know compared to some of you rich people's lives, but something that I live at, and it's quite comfortable for me, and I'm happy with that. A lot of people wouldn't be there, probably be like, "Why are you living here?" Well, it's better than living on the streets. I say that, so I don't care. But other than that, this morning, I was getting up to clean up my pans, cooking some chicken, and the guy walks up to my door. He asks me, "Y'all have any tents I could set up, or how can I get in a tent over here?" And I basically stay at a church. Right now that's providing me a shed with the electricity, a fan. As you can see, this is the electricity. That is the fan I use when it gets hot. I got a propane stove, just normal things you can use, to get by with in my predicament. But let me get back to what happened. So he asks me if he could set up a tent over here. I'm like, well, it's Wednesday. You got to wait today. I say 12 o'clock. I'm really kind of disoriented because I just woke up and somebody's at my door, which is a red flag to me already. But I talk to the guy, say 12. He walks off. Well, again, about a few minutes later, I done got everything set up. The chicken's frying. All of a sudden, I hear a knock at the door again. I'm like, man, I get mad because I'm like, why is this dude knocking on my door again? It's my next door neighbor. And he tells me that the dude kicked over his coffee pot. And the reason this even happened, we have a food tent where we cook our food at. But I have a propane stove, so I just cook mine in here. And I can show you that real quick. That's my propane stove. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can give you a good view of it. That is my propane stove. That's what I cook on. There's my propane tank. There's my heater. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, man. Other than that, he gets into it with my neighbor Todd tells him to leave me alone. I'm just making me some coffee, you know. And the guy ends up kicking over his coffee pot and breaking a glass. So he calls Metro, and I told him to come and get me when Metro gets here. So man, the streets, man. I'm gonna tell you something. If you young, don't get into the streets. Don't get into the streets. People may seem cool, like they're adventurous, but they're not. Most likely drug addicts or probably burnt bridges, And this is just me speaking from experience of what I've seen and what I've been through, But trying my best to live as best as to my ability that I can, and that's all you really can do. But again, it's my work uniform. Got to get ready to go in. One love.